Welcome back to Fat Butcher Rips. It is yet another SPA opening. 2 more boxes out of our master case. First 2 boxes, a little slow going, not gonna lie, but nowhere to go but up. If you're ready, let's rip. Box 1. All right, let's see what we can find here. Getting us off to a nice start. We're gonna have a nice Connor Bedard on the Spectrum FX. And as always, I'm opening this release weekend, so these still have some value, and I'll be looking to move those relatively quickly to the folks who like to put those sets together and redeem those cards. I think I mentioned it on the first opening I did of this when I did the whole inner case. My voice is somewhat cooked. I've not been feeling 100%. Another Future Watch, Spectrum FX, and Heiskanen on the red. So my voice is a little wonky. We're gonna power through. We gotta make the best of it. I couldn't sit on this for a week. Shakir Makhmoudoulin. Ooh, those colors. Those colors, they had me thinking I might have one of the cover boys. Honestly, I'd take either of them. You know, of course, Celebrini is a much bigger deal, but I have no issues with Will Smith. Frankly, I don't have a huge issue with Makhmoudoulin. He's not in their neighborhood, but still a nice, solid Future Watch auto. All right. Got the blue, nice Connor McDavid red, like that. Alish Stezka Future Watch red. And, you know, for those who have watched the previous videos know I'm trying to do something with like a full set of the limited red Future Watches, and this looks like some nice collation for me. Ooh, I do like these acetates. Acetate Future Watch of Ivan Fedotov. That's a nice one. That's a really nice one. I guess maybe it's just me who doesn't think about them that much, but you don't really think of these first when you think of this product. That is a really cool card. I like that a lot. All right, Aho on the red. It's like that's the kind of extra thing that you don't necessarily count on, but that's a really cool extra to hit. Teemu Selanne, nice pageantry of a retired legend and a bit of base. I'm probably gonna have like 10 or 15, who knows how many just base sets that I'll put together that I probably won't even be able to sell. Nice Ovechkin, couldn't call this, but I just like building sets, so I'll build them, see what I can do with them. You know, if I get a couple bucks, it's better than nothing. Austin Matthews, Korchinski. I don't know why Korchinski's in pageantry. I like the guy, but he should not be in that. We should still have an auto unless hitting that Fedotov replaces an auto. I don't think it does. No, it doesn't, because we have an auto right here. It's a pageantry auto. Brennan Othman. I really like these pageantry autos. Every time I see one, I kind of get more enthralled by them. That is a great design on the autos in particular. I like the pageantry in general this year, but I think what they did with the autos really pops. Let's see if we can move our Fedotov just a scotch. I got, what did I get? I got the Brennan Othman True Future Watch, Horizontal Future Watch, and Pageantry now. Let's just say I'm invested in Brennan Othman's future at this point. I hope he has a big career. Bolduc on the blue, Roman Josi Pageantry, and Albert Johansson Limited Red Future Watch. That's it for the first box. That is a solid first box. I talked about the first 2 boxes not being, you know, home runs. This is a huge step up. This is really cool stuff. So, one more box to go. Let me move some of this out of the way and we'll get into it. All right, box 2. Big shoes to fill. The first box here, pretty solid. lot to live up to. Let's hope we can meet the challenge. Rempe, nice. Brad Marchand, Zach LaRue, everyone knows. Well, not everyone. I assume everyone watches all my videos. I know better. Zach LaRue, I got his Golden Treasures out of Platinum, so soft spot for my guy Zach LaRue. Looks like we have a holo foils. Hoping. Okay, why Kurashev? Like, what are we doing? I know the Hawks are not good. They don't have a lot of great players. What are we doing? Put Nazar on there. Let's be real. Hey, I love it. Dennis Savard, Protoss on the limited red. That's what I'm talking about. That is a outstanding hit for me on the Legends holofoil. Like, sure, would I take Wayne Gretzky? Is that going to be more valuable? Sure. For me personally, the Denny Savard, right up there. Yeah, actually, that's going up. That's awesome. Love that card. Holofoils, underrated in my book. I think they're really cool inserts. So to get Savard, really pumped. Aho, Poland, and Wrecker McGroarty. Have not seen him before, so nice to see him show up. I would love to see Celebrini show up. I don't know that I've seen him in any insert set or anything. Cormier and Trevor Moore, limited red. Haven't seen Will Smith either. We're almost, yeah, we're pretty far into this. Brendan, I always want to call him Brennan. Brendan Brisson, Future Watch Auto. Zach Ostapchuk, limited red. Another box, another proper Future Watch. No issues with that. I've seen a lot of this dude pulled. Yeah, it's numbered to 999, so technically, we know how many of them there are. I feel like I've seen about 700 of them, so. What? Marks of Distinction, Roman Josi to 25. I've seen a lot of this opened. I've not seen any of these. That's pretty cool looking. A nice clean design. Roman Josi, not a bad name. And a bit of base. So 12 of 25 for Mr. Josi. I like that quite a bit. These two boxes, they've picked up the pace. They're setting the bar pretty high now. This case is moving in the right direction. Like value-wise, are these gonna quote-unquote pay for the case? No, not quite. But personally, I think these are, Brisson, just proper Future Watches are always good by me. But like the Josi and the Savard, I think those are pretty awesome looking. So, hey, I'm gonna take them. The Flower, J-Rob limited red, 2 more packs. Is there anything of note to be found here? Let's see. Kreider, Zibanejad, and Joshua Roy. Limited red Future Watch. And last pack of these two, Slagger, Norris, and Marchessault, limited red. All right, that is 2 more boxes down. We will pull it together real quick, review what we've got in hand, and then we'll get on out. Okay, very quickly, we got 4 Spectrum effects, including a couple of Future Watches. Last time we got 2, but we got some numbered cards, so these are taking the place of some numbered hits, which is fine. We got all of our inserts, including a red of McDavid and Marchand, and then we got a whole bunch of our limited reds, which are fine. And it doesn't look like these are all duplicates this time, which I'm very happy with. And then we had, instead of bonus autos, I got a Denny Savard holofoils, which I'm super stoked on. We got the Acetate Fedotov, which is great, and I think there's a little dog here. Super. The Brennan Othman Pageantry, which I love. I think these are outstanding. The Marks of Distinction to 25, Roman Yossi, really cool. And then we got 2 proper future watches, Muck Medulin and Brisson. So solid stuff. Definitely picking up the pace. We still have 12 more boxes out of this case. So lots more to be found. Hope you check them out with me. Please comment, like, subscribe if you get an opportunity, and I will catch you in the next one.